Is this okay?
Red dot is on.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm sorry.
Okay, go.
Yeah, it's
go
fine.
for it.
Hold on.
But also be funny, try to entertain them.
Am I ever funny?
No.
What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here, and welcome to another video. It's fine. We finally got our special guest over here, Janae, and I'm gonna let her do her own introduction.
Hello, I'm Janae. Nice to meet you.
So a little bit of information. Yep, she's out of the army now.
Are you
Terminal leave, yeah.
She's on terminal leave. She finally got her DD214. But all of us are all medics. We were in the same AIT. That's why we know each other. It's been like what, almost 6 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 years?
Yeah.
6 years. And I mentioned it to you guys that I wanted you to post questions for her to answer. Someone who's been deployed to Afghanistan, female perspective of being in the army, and also an E5 and NCO. And Flora's gonna be here also, you know Flora, right? Alright, so we'll just dive into it right away. What are some of the possible health risks as a woman working in a military, in the military, especially with all the physical work and that our bodies are built the same way as men's? I don't like that
They are
question,
not.
super long.
I don't agree with that question. Like, that's just a stupid question, I think. There's no... Sorry. That's just stupid. There's nothing different. You can do whatever you tell yourself you can do, and you just push yourself, and then you can do it. There's nothing different. I never experienced like, oh man, I can't do this because I have a vagina. Like, no. Never ever have I ever felt that way. Like, yeah, there's things you physically cannot lift, but there's a lot of things you physically can't lift as a dude. So freaking ask for help if you need help. But I don't think, and what was it, health risks. What the hell are health risks as a female? Please tell me that. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. No, there's no health risks. Like, you're gonna go out in the field, you're not gonna shower for 30 days, you're gonna be okay, your vagina's not gonna fall off. It'll be alright.
FYI also, like, a majority of my viewers are males. That's why they probably don't really know how to ask a good question.
Is that a dude?
Or, yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
Oh, actually, it's a female, Hannah.
Yeah.
But the picture's a dude, so I don't know.
That's weird.
All right.
Maybe they're transitioning.
What's it like being a female on deployment? I think this is a big one that a lot of people ask.
That's a really broad question, so...
I guess a daily routine.
Yeah, mine was totally fine. Like, I had a pretty chill, safe deployment, I would say. I don't know, I was in a role like 1, so just real slow, mellow, wake up, do PT, you might get like rocket attacked, like maybe like once a day, once a week, depending on what time.
I like how casual she's just talking. Like, we get rocket attacks sometimes.
Nothing, nothing. I didn't ever felt like, I felt fine. I go work an aid station. I did a lot of med stuff. Went out every once in a while to support the other medics.
Is that something good too, like as a medic? Did you actually thought you're gonna do medic stuff and, you know, you didn't expect you're gonna be like in a pharmacist or...
Yeah, I did a lot of pharmacy. No, I thought I was gonna be like in a tent in the middle of nowhere, like in a fob. Like, I was super excited, and then I get there and I'm in CAF and I'm like, wow, this is lame as shit.
Okay.
So it wasn't that cool, I'm not gonna
Did
lie.
you stay in CAF the whole time, or did you actually...
I went out like a couple times, but not very often, because that wasn't our mission. So to support, I did, for these medics that were attached to us. They never really got to sleep, so we went out, but no, it was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I would love to deploy again, but I never felt like, oh, I'm a female. No, I just felt like normal.
Yeah, people think that all the time, you know, like, oh, they're female, so they're, you know...
No, they can do
not
anything.
better, equal, but...
Yeah, no.
Bottom
I never
line,
felt
all the same.
Different, yeah.
Not different. What's the hardest thing that you had to do as a medic? And what's the scariest thing that you did as a medic? So the hardest and the scariest.
It's not
The hardest thing I did in the army really had nothing to do with being a medic. It had to do with just being a soldier, honestly.
You know, when we go to like whiskey school, they're always like, oh, control the bleeding. It's always like trauma or something like that. Did you actually experience something like that, like an actual trauma person?
Nope, never.
No injuries like that.
No.
So see, that's a common misconception.
Yeah, exactly. And I was in for 6 years. There's like broken bones, like displaced bones, like stuff like that, but nothing super cool. Like, oh my god.
Never
like,
treated anyone that got, you know, small arms fires or anything like that.
Nothing, not at all. The only like massive bleeding that I treated was on a goat.
And that's for training?
And that was for training. That was freaking awesome. That was fun. Don't get me wrong. But no.
How about the scariest thing that you did as a medic? Not just a medic, I guess, but as a soldier that's deployed. Like, oh shit, this shit's getting real.
I think just going out, because you really don't know. You're like, oh man, like, okay, I might just get blown up and die today, or I might not. That was one of the scariest, probably one of the scariest things.
How many female 68 whiskeys get to go airborne? I don't even know if this is going to be applicable. How many females get to go airborne in general? Or have you had anyone in your platoon or somewhere in your unit that's a female that's airborne, I guess?
I remember one of our people went right after AIT to airborne, but she didn't make it. One of my nurses I work with, she went when she was like 18. Like as soon as she joined the Army and she was ROTC nursing, she went straight to airborne school. So she was like 18. I don't know. I have no idea. I have had no desire to go airborne. Like I'm.
How come? What if I ask why?
I'm just fine on the ground. Like
Fine on the
I'm
ground.
not high speed at all. There's nothing.
There's a lot of
fancy
people, like
about
males,
me.
females, like you'll see it a lot in the Army, like, oh, I want to go airborne. Like as a recruiter too, that's like the number one thing that
Yeah.
people ask, can I go airborne? I think it just depends on the person, you know.
Yeah, I'm not fancy. I'm not high speed. Like I'm fine.
It never crossed your mind ever.
Like once in a while, like I was like, if I would have just went right after basic and just got it over with.
Yeah.
But like I don't have a desire to go to special units. I don't have a desire to like go do like no. Like I'm super comfortable with just being like
Staying on the ground.
yeah, just like okay, low drag.
What was it like being in Afghanistan? Did you feel you had to have your guard up given that you are around a lot of males?
So first of all, when I deployed, I was with a butt ton of females. Numero uno. Yeah, there's a lot of males like around us, but specifically with me, it was a lot of females. Like
Isn't that
it
bad
was
also?
probably 90% females.
Isn't that also bad? Because if there's a lot of females, there's a lot of like cat fights or like,
Yeah, there was a lot of drama. It was ridiculous.
Drama,
It
there
was
you go.
insane. But yeah, because our profistoc was female. I was female. All the medics that we brought were female. We only brought like 6 medics or something like that. The social work we brought female. Yeah, there was a lot of females. Our PL was female. So
But your last mission or deployment was
in a different unit that I'm.
oh yeah, different unit, but
Yeah,
it was
that's
all
all.
males, right? Like when you went to India.
Oh yeah. In my unit that I'm in right now, then that's all males. Yeah, it's like majority males. So who I deployed with was who I was with in Germany. Now in Washington, yeah, it's so when I went to India, yeah, my PA was female, and then that's it.
Okay, so any weird vibes that
Oh, okay,
like a
so
male.
yeah, so let's say like a mission, like 30-day mission in India or whatnot. No, I always felt like I just never acted. I don't know. Maybe because I was married majority of my military career, so I just never even thought about it. They're really good. Like some of your guy medics will tell you that like, oh, the infantry dudes have a total crush on you. They won't shut up, blah blah blah. But no, I never noticed. I just always kept it professional, and I really never noticed anything.
I think coming from like a female viewer, that's what they're really concerned about. Like, what if I go overseas and I'm the only female?
No, just don't be slutty. Like, don't
Don't
get
be
no
slutty.
seriously. Like, do not put that off. And then
Don't wear the
you'll be fine.
pink PT belt.
I guess, yeah. What is that?
What is the pink people?
I know some stories.
Yeah.
You know, if you wear the pink PT belt, it's basically like
Yeah.
okay, whatever. You know,
I mean, I just have always been very. I don't care.
you're comfortable with yourself, so
Yeah,
you
I
never
think
really
that's
got
the
into that
thing. Yeah, I
situation. You're
never
like, oh
felt-
fuck.
Different or weird.
Which unit were you attached as a 6-8 whiskey? You were 6-8 whiskey all this time.
Yeah, the
anyway.
whole time. So I was in my first with them 2CR, so 2nd Cavalry Regiment, and then my second one was 1-520. I'm a true Italian, so
So you've only been to 2 units.
yeah, only 2 units. I don't even because a little bit shorter than 6 years. Like I had been in the Army. 4
Which one?
years.
Which one is better?
Oh jeez.
Like being stationed at.
Well, Germany was freaking awesome. Obviously, you get to go travel. You get to go do. I don't know what I went to like 15 countries while I was over there. I think. So that was awesome.
And
Traveling.
you hung out with me.
Yeah, so she was there, of course. So that's awesome. And then, so that was, I really liked that.
How about unit wise? Like,
But
who's-
unit, I think, so roll 2, I don't know, I just think roll 2 sucks. So roll 1, much better.
oh, can we explain that actually? Because people are confused. What's the difference between roll 1, 2, 3, and
Oh
4?
god, I could really get into that. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so you go down, you get shot, right? So freaking Floor and Masibai pick me up, put me in a vehicle, take me wherever. They're gonna take you, they're gonna treat you as best they can in the back of that vehicle. They're gonna take you to the first echelon of care, which is your roll 1. Your roll 1 is gonna treat you maybe like a tiny bit better. They're really not gonna do anything else, to be honest.
So
There's-
roll 1, a good summary would be like you and your 8 bag, basically.
Well, I would say, yeah, because technically a roll 1 is still technically your medic. So So maybe a roll one has a set. You got a defibrillator, you got a ventilator, you got suctions. You can do a little bit more. You can basically keep the patient alive a little bit longer. You have more meds. You have actual either a physician's assistant or a doctor. So, and then they push you, we package you, then we're going to call it a bird, we're going to do whatever. We're going to send you to the roll 2. The roll 2 then has x-ray capabilities, dental capabilities, physical therapy. Just, they can do a little bit more things for you. Maybe like check to see if the chest tube is placed correctly, all that good stuff. Then they're going to maintain you a little bit longer. They can do labs also, that's a big one. They can do more labs. Then they're gonna package you, and then they're gonna call a bird to do whatever, and then they're gonna push you to the roll 3.
Which where I was at.
Yeah, I never
cash.
went in a roll 3.
We were in Kuwait, so it was basically a functional hospital. We had labs also. We had an OR. We had an ER.
Yeah, they can do actually
pharmacy.
operations.
Yep. So that's So the higher you go on the better level of care or more stuff that they can do on that one.
Better chance of you surviving.
What's your experience been with new LTs? If you could please share some characteristics that makes a lieutenant good or bad.
Oh jeez.
Brand new butter bars. What do you have to say about them?
So my first experience with butter bars was I was a brand new private, so I can't quite chime in on those ones, but they were really awesome. And I was with them through my deployment. But then as I had more experience, brand new butter bars. I mean, don't act like you know stuff when you don't know stuff. They're really helpful. You have to teach them.
Did you mostly work with like nurses that are LTs or like, you know, because LTs can be like a medical officer, it could be just any type of officer.
Butter bars, never worked with a medical officer that was actually a butter bar, ever. First lieutenant, I worked with PAs that were first lieutenants and nurses that were first lieutenants. And then mainly my butter bars that I worked with were all PLs.
So they're pretty chill, no issues. Any bad or good experiences that you want to share? Or funny experiences? We're not going to mention any names.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, not really. Nothing like in particular that I could honestly really remember.
As a female, what do you think about going in as an officer? But you had goals to be like switching to like officer side at one point, right?
So there's like a lot of options in the Army. If you just want to, I just want to go and leave after high school, cool. Just don't, who knows really when you're going to have time to go to school, that's the thing. Don't count on that being like, I'm going to finish my 2 years, I'm going to apply to green gold, everything's going to be good. Good luck with that.
It's a lot of work.
But no, being an officer would be great. And then also like maybe thinking about doing ROTC, doing your 4 years of college and then joining the Army. But
well, since you're out now technically, once you are actually a pharmacist, would you think about going back in?
Oh yeah, definitely. Depending on what my situation is. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. And so it took me 5 years in the Army to finish an associate's degree. So.
But it depends on your situation and
field, unit.
Like I feel like I should have done more. Like during my private years, first 2 years I should have done more, but I did something else. And you guys know the deal, Eliana and all that.
Aww.
They know that. They know our life, dude.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Archies. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, that Q&A with my buddy, Janae. Sorry it took us a while, and it was pretty lengthy, and we didn't really have time to do the outro because we were so busy. She had to catch her flight, and basically it was Christmas, so we just wanted to have some, like, good time hanging out with her and just catching up on things. And don't be freaked out. I'm in my closet right now. The drone, the YouTube plate button, my hats, that MRE challenge video is coming up. Finally accepting that challenge from Drip. And also, since we're here, this is the outro. If you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up because it does help out the channel a lot. Make sure you subscribe to get notified whenever I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that little bell icon to get notified like an email that I actually did upload another video. More videos coming like this really soon. Hope you guys are having a great holiday so far. That's it for today, and just hang tight. There's gonna be more videos like what I said in the past few videos. 2017, we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna hit it raw. We're gonna make it like crazy, and it should be big. Not just for me, but for all the military YouTubers or military vloggers, because there's gonna be a lot of collaborations really soon. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Stay cool. ARCHIEzzle out.